Catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.
It is Africa Tech Radio. My name is Lilian, and of course you're listening to Tech Untapped on this beautiful dial. Yes, I will not stop mentioning that it is Africa Tech Radio that you're listening to right now. Today we'll be talking about YouTube. You see, YouTube is a global online video sharing and social media platform that was launched on February 14, 2005. Now, it is a platform that has been really helpful in erasing boredom, educating us, informing the users. On YouTube, I have learned new recipes for making delicious dishes. I mean, if I tell you it's delicious, just take it like that, right? You don't have to taste it. I have also learned new skills and followed programs that I've missed, followed news channels. I've done a lot of things, and you can make lots of money on YouTube if you're dedicated. One day we'll talk about monetizing your social media accounts. But I also know that YouTube is good for a lot. Of course, there are other video sharing and social media platforms. There's Instagram, there's TikTok and all that, but nothing beats YouTube for now. Still, many don't know some features available on YouTube, and that is where I come in. On Tech Untapped, we want you to get the best out of your device, your apps, and your softwares. And I will be giving you some tips, some YouTube tips and tricks. It is Africa Tech Radio. My name is Lilian, and you're listening to Tech Untapped, giving you all that you should know about your gadgets, your apps, your software to enable you to use 100% of them. Now, do you know that you can create your own custom YouTube URL if you are a YouTube creator? And you want everybody to understand, to easily remember your YouTube channel, your YouTube URL. You want to give them an easy to remember web address to get to your YouTube channel. What you can do is to create a custom URL. How can you do it? You can do that and, base it on your display name or your nickname or your username on YouTube. There was a time that YouTube sent email to its users, especially those who have channels, to tell them to quickly select a custom URL, because once it's taken, right? So it's just like you can have a URL, you can also have a handle. So if they're looking for my channel, they're looking for me, my handle, I'm listening to Lilian on YouTube, although I've posted like just 1 or 2 videos, and I have like 5 subscribers. But I actually created a handle, just like you have your at ATech Radio, at Listen to Lilian on social media. So I am Listen to Lilian everywhere, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter. I am at Listen to Lilian. So you can do that. You can create your own custom URL. How can you do that? For example, you can say www.youtube.com/ATR or Africa Tech Radio. Right? Now, before you do this, make sure that this is the custom URL you want, because once it's approved, you can't request to change it and you can't transfer it to someone else. So keep in mind that it will be linked to both your YouTube channel and your Google Plus identity. Right? Now, not everybody is eligible for a custom URL. If you want to have one, you have to have more than 100 or more subscribers. So in the meantime, you can just hang on to a username, right? But if you have up to 100 subscribers or more, you are at least 30 days old, you have an uploaded photo as a channel icon, you have an uploaded channel art. If this is something that you've already done, all you have to do is open your YouTube account settings and click on advanced in your name section. So I'm doing this with you right now, right? You open your YouTube account and then you click on advanced. When you do that, when you click on advanced, that's open, when you tap on the place that has your picture on it, right? Then you click on settings, then you click on advanced. When you click on advanced, in your name section, you would create a shareable link starting at a specific time. Now, you don't need to ask the recipient to forward the YouTube video to a specific time, right? When you do that, let me just say this again to avoid issues, right? When you want to claim your URL, all you need to do is to open your YouTube account, click on settings, and then click on advanced in your name section. Then you add whatever it is you want to add. That's your new username on your URL, and that is how it can be done. Now, another thing that you can do on YouTube is I'm watching a YouTube video and I liked a particular section of the video and I'm laughing at it. Okay, a friend of mine will love this, or my significant other will enjoy this, and I don't want him to start listening or viewing the entire video. I can create a shareable link starting at a specific time. Yes, it is totally possible to create a shareable link starting at a specific time. So what do you need to do? What you can do is visit YouTube, of course, on the web, and play any video on Weibo and play any video. Then you select the share button, right? Select the share button and select the specific time from which the video should start. Now, you've already known the minutes and the seconds that whatever it is you want the person to view is on, right? So you just create that shareable link from there. So what you're going to do is open your YouTube channel, open your YouTube on your web, on your laptop, on your PC. When you do that, you select the share button and then you enable the checkbox beside start at. Then you select the specific time from which the video should start. Click copy and share the YouTube video. All right, you can copy YouTube link to a specific time. You can't create a shareable link starting at a specific time from the YouTube mobile apps. You can only do that on your web. Also, do you know that you can enable YouTube incognito mode? This one is for everywhere, for YouTube web and YouTube mobile app. I want to go to YouTube, but I want to search something I don't want anybody to know. I don't want to leave a digital footprint. And I don't want YouTube to be sending me video recommendations based on my search. So how can I do that? Before I search what I want to search, I can just click on that icon at the top right corner where my picture is. My profile is. Click on it and then you see turn on incognito. They will have a prompt to say you have gone incognito. When you turn off incognito or become inactive, your activity from this session will be cleared and you will return to the account last used. Your activity might still be visible to your employer, school, or internet service provider. When you're done doing whatever you want to do on YouTube, turn off incognito. Now, they've told you that if you're using a Wi-Fi, the person's Wi-Fi you're using can actually, that person, school, your church, your employer can actually see what you're doing with that Wi-Fi. Okay? Good. I'll say that again. Open your YouTube on your phone, tap on the circular profile picture on the upper right corner, select turn on incognito. You're browsing blind, you can't leave any digital footprint, but your service provider can see what you are doing. But if you subscribe to YouTube Premium, the benefits won't apply in incognito mode. You will see ads on YouTube, like you're using YouTube Premium, right? All the benefits that you're using in YouTube Premium will not be in incognito. It will be as if you're using ordinary YouTube. But when you tap, you put off the incognito icon, you go back to your YouTube Premium status. Sometimes we will be on social media. This is actually one of the reasons people are so skeptical about TikTok. You're on TikTok and the next thing you're going to the next video. You lose track of time, especially when data is not your problem, when there's unlimited Wi-Fi. So you lose track of time. You go from one video to the next, So sometimes we forget to take a break. You see people creating content about how it's 4 a.m., 2 hours before the alarm rings, or 1 hour before the alarm rings for them to start getting ready for the day. And they're still on social media, scrolling through. And it's videos, right? Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, YouTube videos, TikTok videos, all these things are addicting. And we have to remind ourselves to take a break sometimes. But when you don't want to do it yourself, YouTube can do it for you, right? YouTube can help you take a break. Open your YouTube phone, tap your profile picture in the upper right corner. Then you select YouTube settings, select general, then turn on the remind me to take a break toggle. Remind me to take a break toggle. Set a reminder frequency. All right. You can set a reminder frequency. You can turn on the remind me when it's bedtime toggle and add bedtime hours to show a reminder during the set time. You can also set up digital well-being on your Android phone, or I have one on my Samsung phone, to limit your YouTube screen time. Digital well-being is a feature that can help you limit screen time everywhere, every single place, all the apps that you use. Digital well-being and parental code is what it's called. You see the hours that you spend using your Facebook meets Chrome. Mine is in that order because I spend a lot of time on Facebook Reels. So I'm on Facebook, I'm on Google Meets for the meetings we have every day. Then I'm on Chrome. I also spend, oh my gosh. So you can actually set, you can do focus mode. You can set up your bedtime mode so that everything you can also set a screen time goal. Right? Set how long you want to spend on each app or using your phone so that you can do other things. You can communicate to and relate and connect with family. You can open a book, open a paper book, I beg you. Open a paper book. You're welcome. Now, another feature on YouTube that we can use is the restrict mode. Now, of course, you have kids. You might have kids, or you have people who like to use your phone to watch Cocomelon, which people say is another addictive video, but we'll talk about that one later. So you can restrict your phone so that the youngies in your house or your household will not be able to access potentially mature videos. So how can you do that? You open the general menu on YouTube settings. General menu on YouTube settings. You turn on the restricted mode toggle. Then enable restricted mode in YouTube. I'll say that again. You open general menu in YouTube. General menu in YouTube. To open general menu, click on that circular profile icon on the top right corner of your YouTube app. Then you click on settings and then you click on general. You see, remind me to take a break, remind me when it's bedtime, appearance, playback and fades, double tap to seek, zoom in, zoom to fill screen, uploads, voice search language, you see restricted mode. Now, this restricted mode helps you to hide potentially mature videos. No filter is 100% accurate. This setting only applies to this app on this device. So, you can set that for your kids to use, especially when you're using multiple devices for your YouTube app. So you can do that. I want you to do that, please, so that your children will not be exposed to potentially harming videos that are too mature for them. Now, YouTube does not guarantee the restricted mode to be 100% accurate. Also, YouTube won't enable restricted mode for your account on other devices. The filter applies to your current phone or tablet only, so just use the one that these kids have access to. Sharing a link that is shareable, starting at a specific time, I've told you about that, but I've not told you about checking video transcripts. I'm watching a video and this video is so long, and I'm like, no, I can't watch the entire thing. Let me just look at the summary, right? What do? I click on a video I want to watch. I'm seeing a Would You Rather Ellen video. Then I'm clicking on the 3-dot menu that's below that video. Yes, or you can just click on more, but the 3 dots works just fine. You click on that, especially when it's on the desktop, right? You click on the 3-dot menu, open YouTube, more menu, click on show transcript, then you can see show YouTube transcript. YouTube loads the auto-generated transcript in the upper right corner. You check YouTube transcript. Now, YouTube does not support all the languages needed to create a transcript. Sometimes it may make mistake in generating transcripts with incorrect words or sentences, but at least you now know what it wants to say. Simple. I use it all the time so that when I don't want to watch this thing, I don't want to watch the entire video. Another thing I do is, if this video is just so long and boring, I can make it faster. How do I do that? I'll click on the setting icon on the video. You can use it on your mobile app or YouTube for web. Then you click on playback speed. It's in normal right now, so I usually put it on 1.25 times 1.25, so it's faster, 1.25. And the video ends faster, and I go through whatever I want to hear faster. I don't have to sit through a lot of ums and oohs and silences. It's just going fast. I do this when I'm watching a boring video on Netflix. I do this when I'm watching with my MX video player. I do this when I'm watching with VLC. Anything I use that to make the video faster. You can do that too. Now, you should learn YouTube keyboard shortcuts. If you primarily use YouTube on the desktop, you have to learn a few keyboard shortcuts to navigate it like a pro. So you open your YouTube and select your profile picture in the upper right corner. Then you click keyboard shortcuts to check all key combinations to navigate YouTube videos. You're welcome. You're welcome. Before we go today, I have a lot more to share with you. I might continue next week, but I want you to be able to do this. This one is for you to be able to upload a transcript on YouTube. If you are a YouTube creator, you're a video creator, right? And you have uploaded the best video, you should add a caption to it. You can do that on LinkedIn as well. I did that. I did manual captioning so that it won't give me, sometimes it does have errors, or I'll like to generate its own caption and then I edit it. So both YouTube and Google, they look at a number of factors when they are ranking videos in search to determine what your video is about. And your transcript is one of them. So you need to do that. Add the transcript to your video by opening the video on YouTube, and then you see a row of icons just below the play button. Click on the icon on the far right for subtitles. You see CC. CC stands for closed captions. YouTube closed captioning. So set your language if you haven't already. Then you would be prompted to choose among 3 different ways to add subtitles or closed captions to your video. You can upload a pre-written text transcript or a timed subtitled file. You can place in a full transcript of the video where the subtitle timing will be set automatically. I did this for LinkedIn, like I said, and this is just perfect. Type them in as you're watching the video. And YouTube also, they did some things to make the third option, that is typing as you watch, it's as painless as possible. So if you check a box next to pause video while typing, it makes the whole process a lot faster. You can do that, and it is amazing. It is Africa Tech Radio. You're still listening to Tech Untapped, and the final thing we have to tell you before we leave is how you can multitask with picture-in-picture mode. I know that in this age we cannot just do one thing at a time on our mobile phones. Okay, I use a Samsung phone, and you do split screen. There's picture-in-picture mode. There's floating screen. So a lot of things can happen together simultaneously. Right? And you can do that with YouTube too. You can enable a picture-in-picture mode in YouTube. What it does is to shrink the video into a smaller player, displaying over other apps. You can move the player around and position it wherever you want. So to do that, you can start by enabling the feature on your mobile device. On iOS, you open Settings, General, Picture-in-Picture, and then you put on the Smart Peep automatically. Yes, Smart Peep automatically. On Android, open your settings, app settings, click on app, special app access, then you see picture-in-picture. Then select YouTube from the list and toggle on the feature on the next page. However, on Android, steps will vary depending on your device, but it's just basically the same picture-in-picture mode. Now, once you have enabled the feature on your device, open YouTube, tap your profile picture, select Settings, General, then toggle on Picture-in-Picture. Finally, leave YouTube while a video is playing to enter Picture-in-Picture mode. Yes. Now, the thing is, you cannot watch certain content like music videos in that mode unless you subscribe to YouTube Premium. You can't watch it unless you subscribe to YouTube Premium. Yes, that's what you should do. Despite this requirement, there are other ways that you can play YouTube videos in the background. But this picture-in-picture mode will not work if you're watching like a YouTube video. In fact, people make the mistake to subscribe to YouTube Music. They do YouTube Music, they subscribe to it, they pay for it. YouTube Music will only give you YouTube Music, but YouTube Premium will give you access to YouTube and YouTube Music. So it's a 2-package deal in one. which you should do, which is smarter because it's the same price. Okay, and that's all about that on Tech on Tap today. Next week, hopefully, we'll be giving you one special episode that you do not want to miss. My name is Lilian. You're listening to Africa Tech Radio, and you can always follow us on social media at ATech Radio on Instagram, at Africa Tech Radio on Twitter and Facebook, and on YouTube we are Africa Tech Radio. Just follow our videos, our content, because they are superb. You can also search us on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts to find Africa Tech Radio.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget to catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.